Hi guys, so place training is never simple, especially when you have a guy like young Billy here. Young Billy is very hyper alert, quite young, he's only 17 months, something like that, so he's only a youngster, but he's very hyper alert, and it's the moment you sit down, the moment that you talk, the moment that you do something, the moment you move, he's up. He'll quite happily calm down, he whinges, he whines, I'm not worried about that. But it's the moment you move, it's the moment that he starts to escalate, he starts to go up. And then he's jumping around, he's on your lap, he's jumping on the sofa, he just loses the plot. So his impulse control is not very good. That's the Springer in him, because he's a Springer dog. That's not the Labrador in him. The Labradors are excitable. You know, my lab, Drake, he's very excitable. He's got a high play drive and he's very excitable, but nothing compared to young Billy here. Young Billy is just, he's very sweet, but he's a bit of a challenge. And everything we're doing is just all about food, motivation, and just working him through it. So teaching him to place this morning. I've done it for the last few days, teaching him to a little bit of place, and he is getting it slowly. He's getting what it means. And I know at home the lady does place, and I've kind of taught that, but her place is, his place at home is more the cage. So he has an open cage with open door, and he goes in and out the cage, which is great, it's fine, not a problem. But I wanted to teach him a little bit more of a place in the room or outside of just the cage, because the cage is his bed. So I wanted to teach him a place outside of that. So that's what we're doing. We've got a nice little raised bed down there for him, and that's going to go home with him. So that's his. So we're going to increase his place training in that way. So, but as you can see, he's quite hyper alert. Every movement I make, look, you can see him. Look, he's watching. It's you have to be really careful of what you do and how you respond to his alertness, because if I respond in the wrong way, he goes up. If I don't respond at all, then that will decrease. If I respond in a way that some people would, they'd go, you know, when he does this, you'd go, well done, good boy, there we go. And then I actually increase his alertness. If you see, he was putting his head down, I've increased it, and I've increased his alertness by using the food. So what I'm doing is frequency of reward. So I'm doing it 1 in 5 times that he kind of lays down, 1 in 6 times that he lays down and just chills out. So I've upped the frequency of when he gets his reward. If he chills out, fine. If he chills out for 5 minutes, puts his head up, I have to wait, and he has to do it again. So I have to wait for that frequency of that, and before I reward it. It's going to take time, but we'll get there. It's working with a hyperactive dog, but I've increased, I've changed his food. We changed his food to collards. We have added Pet Remedy. We have also added the CBD oil to his food, which is going to make a huge difference as well. Age, breed type, breed behaviours, it's all having a knock-on effect to what's happening emotionally with him. So we just need to try and balance this out in the best way we possibly can. But yeah, he's a nice dog. He's a cute dog. He's got a really lovely nature, great around my dogs. Hey, place. He's great around my dogs, and he hasn't had any problems with them. And and they haven't any problems with him. So that's a good thing. So cool. All right, guys. I shall speak to you soon. You take care.